I'm Don Lavocat Sr. I'm the founder of Lavocat's Family Greenhouse and Nursery. We started it back in 1980 on a small farm in northern Clarence, where we worked with our children, and as they grew up, we marketed our plants at farmers markets.
Started off in my parents' backyard with 10 greenhouses, about 26,000 square feet. And then in 2015, we built our newest location on County Road, which has grown to a half-acre garden center and an acre of growing operations. We also have a landscaping operation and a large nursery where we sell unique shrubs and trees. I feel that when you come into our garden center, you're going to experience very friendly staff that's very knowledgeable, always willing to assist, and we're really here to try to make our customers successful in gardening. You're also going to find a huge variety of annuals, perennials, shrubs, trees, and houseplants that you can't find anywhere else. And we're also transforming our business into a more interactive experience where we have a lot of pop-up events like vendors. We have open houses and classes, and we're going to be expanding that over the next few years.
After building our new location in East Amherst, I saw a need to expand into houseplants, pottery, and garden decor, which allowed us to stay open year-round.
My portion of the business is the landscaping department, which started in the mid-90s with a single mowing crew. Slowly that turned into installations, cleanups, and throughout the years we've grown that to about 4 crews now, roughly 17 to 18 guys. We do everything from spring cleanups, fall cleanups, installations, renovations, grading, sod installations, hardscaping. We do a lot of walls.
When we started our greenhouse and nursery, there were many challenges. First off, we lived in a rural location, and it was hard to get traffic there to build our retail business. So we had, with the help of our kids, we would load our plants onto our truck and sell them at several farmers markets.
I can remember growing up when I was young, going to farmers markets 4 to 5 times a week, getting up real early in the morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and helping sell fruits, vegetables, flowers, plants. This definitely limited our time for school activities and sports, but my parents did the best they could. Oftentimes I look back, and although we didn't have the same upbringing as kids I went to school with, it gave us a great respect for what our parents built and gave us a good work ethic.
As long as I can remember, I helped my parents in the greenhouse. We did everything from transplanting, filling flats, helping customers, and watering.
I remember at night putting the kids to bed after dinner, and then Don and I would go out to the greenhouse and finish what we hadn't accomplished during the day, which was really difficult.
I remember walking past my dad's office many nights where he'd be falling asleep at his desk from the hard day's work and trying to do estimates up till midnight.
Our parents laid the foundation for a wonderful business, and my siblings and I feel grateful for the opportunity to carry it forward. We really hope that future generations will do the same. The business has come a long way from where it started, and it took a great deal of hard work and perseverance to get to this point. We owe that entirely to the dedication and efforts of our parents.
Well, I grew up on a farm, and that was our only source of income. Every day after school, I was in the fields working, picking vegetables, taking care of livestock, so we could pay our bills and live a decent life. It wasn't easy. As the kids grew up, they became our main helpers. They learned the business from the ground up. But what came out of that is they learned about customer service. We really focus on taking care of our customers, because that's who we work for, are the customers.
After years of hard work, we currently grow thousands of varieties of annuals, perennials, and vegetable plants from seeds and cuttings. Nearly everything that we grow is sold through our garden center or used in our landscape projects. Our growing operation consists of a 1 acre growing facility where we grow annuals, perennials, vegetable starts, and the greenhouse is pretty much fully automated. Open roof system for natural ventilation. We have radiant heat and a fully automated watering system. It's also equipped with heat retention curtains, which act as some insulation at night and also acts as a shade curtain when we have full sun. I would say some of our biggest challenges that we deal with on a day-to-day basis in our growing operation would be insects and disease management. As insects become more resistant to chemistry, we are shifting our operation into more sustainable practices using organic methods of pest control, such as like insecticidal soaps and oils, coupled with our beneficial insects, which is pretty cool. So we have insects that we release in the greenhouse here that will go around and attack the bad insects. For disease issues, we try to use some cultural practices like keeping the plants a little bit on the dry side so that they don't get root rot. We also use horizontal air fans, which kind of keep the air circulating, so to keep the plants dry as well. And we also use some additives to our soil that will actually protect the roots and the plant from several different diseases. One of the more interesting sustainable practices that we've initiated in our growing operations is the use of eco-friendly biodegradable pots. So right here we have what we grow most of our annuals in. It's a biodegradable pot that can be planted right in the soil, and it will decompose within a couple weeks in the soil. Definitely by the end of the season it will be totally gone. And then these prune winter pots that are pretty interesting. They act like plastic, they look like plastic, but they will actually break up, and they act as a fertilizer, so you can break the pot apart and it has some nutrients in it. I would say the biggest benefit of working with family is you always have someone there you can trust. There's someone there you can fall back on.
And because we're all owners, we all have a vested interest in the success of the company. So being we're this family, I know we all show up for work. When it's time to work, we work because we came from humble beginnings. We always struggled early on in our business and in our personal lives.
In regards to the expansion of our business, I'm so proud of my children, Kelly, Donnie, and Christopher, in our business and how we've grown the business and the future of possibly our grandchildren working in the business.